Hi all, and welcome to another video from Miss Robbie's Classroom. I'm your teacher advisor, Miss Robbie, and today we will have another video on our series of the self-learning home task in English 7 for the third quarter. For this clip, you will need your English 7 home task for week 1, some pieces of bond paper for your outputs, and a pen. You will also need a smartphone device or any recording device such as a video camera or a voice recorder, and an editing app for your assessment activity, but this is optional. Pay attention when you hear the bell sound. That means you may need to pause the video in order to do the task given. Then resume the video once you're done. And remember to be on time. Follow a schedule of tasks that you need to accomplish so you can submit them on time. This lesson is based on the milk. Use correct and appropriate multimedia resources when orally giving information, instructions, making explanation, and narrating events in personal recounts. So, our goals at the end of this clip is that you'll be able to identify the various types of multimedia resources, use correct and appropriate multimedia resources when orally giving information, instructions, making explanations, and narrating events in personal recounts, and manifest appreciation on the significance of learning from personal experiences. And so with that, let's talk about using multimedia resources for personal recounts. Before we begin, can you tell if you know the following devices? Let's see how many you know. Do you know what this is? That's right, it's a television. Correct, it's a radio. Good job, it's a video camera. Correct, it's a microphone. Excellent, it's a camera. That's right, it's a computer. Were you able to identify all of them? Good job. These devices have specific purposes or functions, but if you combine them all together, they create what we call multimedia. What is multimedia? The word multimedia comes from two Latin roots, multi and media. Multi or multi means several or many, and media means the main means of mass communication. That includes broadcasting, like your television and radio, publishing, and the internet. In the early days, in order to reach many people, we used to use print media, like letters, newspapers, magazines, and books. But when technology developed, we now have many ways to communicate and reach people. We now have television, radio, internet, social media, and others. Multimedia can be formed through the computer-controlled integration or combination of text, graphics, drawings, still images, animation, audio, video, and any other media where any type of information can be represented, stored, transmitted, and processed digitally. There are 4 uses of multimedia. The first one is giving information. It means giving the facts on a certain issue, topic, or situation. Like when you hear a newscaster telling us the news of the day, or when your teacher is giving a lecture in class. The second use is giving instructions. This is an expression that's used in order that another person does what is instructed or requested. Like when your father teaches you how to fish, or when your mother instructs you on how to cook a meal. The third use of multimedia is for making explanations. This is the act or process of making something clear or easy to understand. is also telling or showing the reason for or cause of something. Like when you explain why you love basketball or why you like BTS. And lastly, multimedia can be used to narrate events. Narrating events means the art of storytelling. Anytime you tell a story to a friend or family member about an event or an incident in your day, you engage in a form of narration. That being said, you can narrate many stories or actual events. When you do, you are recounting. Recounts are written to retell events that describe past experiences. Whenever you tell a story or event that happened in the past, you are recounting. Personal recount is a spoken or written account of an event or experience that the writer or speaker was personally involved in. Now, if you are personally involved in the event and you are recounting that event, you are making a personal recount. An example would be when you tell a friend about your trip to Bohol, or when you share about your breakup, or about the most embarrassing moment of your life. You are doing a personal recount. Can you recount personal past experience? Let's apply what you just learned. Go to page 2 of your home task. Let's try exercise number 1. Read the following dialogues on the space provided. Put a check mark if it indicates a personal recount and a cross if it does not. The first one has been done for you. I had a good laugh watching a funny movie with my parents last night. This is a personal recount, so we put a check. Why is it a personal recount? Because the speaker was personally involved in the watching of the movie, and she's retelling it to her friend. Are you ready to answer the rest? Let's go! It's checking time. Let's see how well you did. Go to page 2 of your home task. The first one has been done for you. Let's take number 2. The Battle of Mactan was the first organized resistance of the Filipinos against foreign invaders. The correct answer is, it's an X. Why? Because though the person is talking about a past experience, the speaker was not personally involved in the event. Number 3. Rizal, before his death, gave his sister Trinidad an old petroleum lamp where the famous poem Mi Ultimo Adios, or Last Farewell, was found. The correct answer is, it's an X mark. Though it is talking about the personal life of Jose Rizal, the speaker was not personally involved in the event. Number 4. My mother told us to put sunblock lotion before swimming on the beach. The correct answer is, it's a check mark. Because the speaker is personally recounting the instructions given to her by her mother. Number 5. Yesterday, my friends and I studied hard because we wanted to have good grades. The correct answer is, it's a check mark. Because the speaker was personally involved in the studying, this makes it a personal recount. Anything that involves the speaker in the story, that makes it a personal recount. Were you able to get a perfect score? Awesome! Not perfect? Don't worry. Let's do better next time. Now let's have the next exercise. Go to page 2 of your home task. And let's answer letter B of exercise 1. Based on the dialogues that we just read, write GI if it gives information, GIS if it gives instruction, ME if it makes an explanation, and NE if it narrates an event. For the first dialogue, it is NE, because the speaker is narrating an event that happened to her last night. Are you ready to answer the rest? Let's go! It's checking time. Let's see how well you did. Go back to page 2, exercise 1, letter B. The first one has been done for you. For number 2, the correct answer is GI, gives information. Number 3, it's NE, or it narrates an event. Number 4, it's GIS, or it gives instructions. And number 5, it's ME, or it makes an explanation. Were you able to get a perfect score? Awesome! Not perfect? Don't worry, let's do better next time. Now let's answer exercise 2. Go to page 3 of your home task. Read the given scenarios and choose the correct and appropriate multimedia resource to be used when orally giving information, instruction, making explanations, and narrating events in a personal recount. Write the letter on the space provided for. Look at number 1. In your next online class, Ms. L assigns you to narrate events on your personal experience about any environmental calamities. What will be the best multimedia resource? A. Audio and video clips, or B. Text and still images? The correct answer is A. Audio and video clips. Are you ready to answer the rest? Let's go! It's checking time. Let's see how well you did. Let's go back to exercise 2 on page 3 of your home task. The instruction is to choose the correct and appropriate multimedia resources to be used when orally giving information, instructions, and making explanation and narrating events in a personal recount. Write the letter on the space provided for. We've already answered number 1, so let's proceed to number 2. Using a computer, you are going to show your science teacher a creative way of explaining what happened during the metamorphosis stage of the butterfly. A. Do you use text and still images? Or B. Audio and animation? The correct answer is letter B. Audio and animation. Number 3. This month, you're told to post online and to instruct your classmates to the prerequisite things to do for your upcoming science experiment. Do you use A. Audio and still images, or B. Text and still images? Correct answer is A. Audio and still images. In your MAPIT project, you're going to inform everyone about the importance of personal hygiene. What do you use? A. Audio and animation, B. Animation and text. The correct answer would be A. Audio and animation. Number 5. You are asked to explain the meaning of family in a creative way in your ESP online class. What do you use? A. Text and still images, or B. Audio and video? The correct answer would be audio and video. Were you able to get a perfect score? Awesome! Not perfect? Don't worry. Let's do better next time. It's assessment time. Let's check how well you understood the lesson. Go to page 3 of your home task. Make a 3 to 5 minute creative multimedia presentation on a personal recount about your experiences last Christmas vacation. Here is an example wherein I use a PowerPoint presentation, audio, and still images to show my Christmas vacation. Hi, my name is Robbie, and today I'll be sharing with you my Christmas vacation. Every year, my family and I spend the holidays with our relatives. We gather in one place and enjoy one another's company. As for the past years, we always come to Tabogon to celebrate Christmas. Every Christmas Eve, there is a huge preparation for the Christmas Eve dinner. My cousins and I help with the decorations and setting up the table, while our aunts prepare a scrumptious dinner. This year, for our Christmas dinner, we had baked chicken, a butido, holiday ham, and spaghetti. Before we sat down to dinner, we had our traditional family pictorials, wherein each family takes turn getting their pictures taken. As you can see, this year we decided to wear something red to celebrate the holidays. After dinner, we had a short program for the little kids we have in the family, including my nephew and niece and our younger cousins. It's so much fun with the games I prepared, especially the ones with the balloons. The teens also enjoyed the games that had a little challenge and money reward for them. Finally, when the clock struck 12, we went ahead and had our traditional gift giving. This year, I became Mrs. Santa. Without the costume, it gave out the gifts to the family. Even with the pandemic, God still blessed us with health and an opportunity to give to our loved ones. This is my personal recount of what happened during my Christmas vacation. Thanks for watching! For this assessment, you may also use other multimedia options, like a TikTok video, an audio recording with background music, or a collage with captions. You may upload your videos to YouTube and send me the link via Facebook Messenger or chat. You can also upload your video or collage to Facebook and tag me in the post. You can also use Google Drive to upload your videos, pictures, and audio recordings and send me the link. Or you can simply send it directly to my messenger if the file is not too big. Otherwise, you can use a USB flash drive to save your outputs and submit it to me. Good luck! Now you're ready for lesson 2. Until next time, this is your teacher advisor, Miss Robbie. Happy studying, guys!